Hello, good morning, guys. This is week 4. I'm right now presenting about ITECH5402, and this is Vivek Kumar. And today I'm here to discuss about our week 4 lab task, which was finished at the and type of activity exercise which responds to purchasing process and material management on the SAP software. So the principal task was to show how purchased the order of 60 of the roads helmets and the 150 road helmets from the merchants Olympic protective gears. This purchase order was made by the purchasing branch is North American. So for the purchasing association GBI US, by the purchasing documents item applications quality purchase order exchange was shown. With the translations applications of by purchasing documents in terms of the repairability look through the large measures of the purchasing documents you are liable for. So second and third was the display the goods receipts for the purchase order shows in the past understanding. So for the material documents overview, the applications was picked to the good receipt for the purchase order. With these applications, you can show the rundown and material document things to show the material document subtitles, shows material documenting what the more things can invest in the material document. So second earliest was the displays the good receipt for the purchase, and then now it's presenting going to the third and tied to the merchant's Olympic protective gears has sent in the invoice of 5,250 US dollars for this goods conveyance. This invoice was going to be framed for physically. The posting and the invoice happens inside the current documents recorded in overall record for the create to open things in the account payable. The invoice is clearly later points by giving the check of Olympic protective gears. So for the understanding was to the display payment to the vendors, we could this utilize to the applications manager general entries. With these translations, applications manager general entire you can break down to the general passage and makes the investors to the make changes. Shifting to the royal choice of the power, you will rapidly discover the general passages on that. The data is appeared on the connected documents, for example, purchase order or approaching invoices. On the end of this presentation has been listed under was this display supply line items. There's things to display all the exercises and the relative equipments and the providing Olympic protective gears. To source to the seller displays we utilize to the applications manager supplies list items and for the credit liabilities of the bookkeepers and the administrations. Regardless for this, whatever you use it for the improvements to the demand and the what the stock requirements, this fulfilled by the all the past to the keys data. And to make your work more effective, you can customize the format on the table, predefines to the repetitive inquiries about the save your settings and various features. So, nevertheless, with the standing of showing information, you can, like advice, make different moves. For example, setting an installment books or making manual installments. You can trade for the informations to a record and the collaborations with the associate. The application additionally files in the root focus from the other applications. So it's overall a good experience to using the SAP software. And this all for the week 4. Thank you so much.